Hello, friend, or perhaps I should say hey, because today we are in Sweden. Welcome back to the Seasoned Road. We just landed in a tiny Swedish town named, I would say Gällö, but I'm told it's pronounced more like Gällö, up in the Jämtland region of Sweden, which is known for forests, reindeer, and midnight sun, long summer days. But today we're not foraging for mushrooms or doing any hiking. I'm here to take you on a kitchen tour and give you a soda pop taste test. Swedish soda pop, of course. This cozy kitchen in our Swedish rental is extremely well equipped. It has just about everything. I like to call this section what's missing from my kitchen, but I have to say this one doesn't really have much of anything missing, which is really wonderful and such a pleasure to cook in. I'm going to take you on a quick spin around the kitchen and show you what's in the cupboards and all the goodies that have been supplied to us. As we're going through, let's see if you can pick up on anything that might be missing. Let's take a tour. Starting off, we have a lovely beverage preparation area. We have tea kettle for me for tea, and we have this really cool coffee pot. Works fabulously. And we have a microwave, which many times we have not had in the past 2 years. Next up, we have a fully functional stovetop and oven. And let's see if I can show you this little feature while I'm still holding the camera. In order to open the oven, you have to press this guy in, otherwise the oven won't open. Watch it, it'll lock. There you go. And of course a sink and a drainer. And then a luxury item, we have a dishwasher right here. Super duper well stocked utensils. In fact, many other places we've been to, we've only had 2 or 3 forks and spoons. Some places have absolutely no butter knives or knives. And then this is really making me happy about our Swedish kitchen. We have these little wooden butter spreaders. I have read the Swedish word for this, but I haven't memorized what that word is yet. These are really fun. Next up, for cooking and baking, we have 2 glass pans that you can have in the oven. Many kitchens don't have that. Another luxury item, we have electric mixer, 2 lovely colanders, and mixing bowls. And this is absolutely awesome and unheard of. We have, about a bazillion large plates, small plates, large bowls, drinking glasses. You wouldn't believe how many accommodations we stay in do not have any or only have very small drinking glasses. An assortment of teacups and coffee cups. Large serving bowls up here for salads. Next up, we have a few sharp knives. Well, they're relatively sharp. The apron is mine, and pot holders. We have a very large pantry area. Can store everything we could possibly need for 30 days. Refrigerator and freezer are huge. We have a miscellaneous utensil drawer, cheese cutters, spatulas, wooden spoons, measuring cups. We don't usually have measuring cups either. I usually have to kind of wing it. Of course, these are in deciliters, milliliters, and not in cups, but that's fine. I can work out the conversion. And this is absolutely fabulous. I have a little pot with a lid, a medium pot. I have 2 huge pots, Dutch ovens. I have a cast iron skillet, and not here in the dish, but in the dishwasher is a beautiful, lovely Tefal skillet that I have been enjoying using very much. Here's a quick little glimpse out our kitchen, one of our kitchen windows. It backs up to this beautiful forest and a clothesline. Now that the rain has cleared away, we can take advantage of the clothesline. But this lets in so much lovely light. It's nice to be in the kitchen. So you might be wondering what's missing. And to tell you the truth, it took me a few days to come up with anything that's missing. I think this is one of the best, well-stocked, cozy, utilitarian kitchens we've had in 2 years. About the only thing I could dream up or say is there really isn't any sort of storage containers, what we might call Tupperware or Gladware, and there are no cookie sheets. Obviously, if you're in a 30-day rental, I don't know how many people are making cookies or using cookie sheets. They do come in handy. Maybe if you really wanted to be finicky, you could say there's no toaster. But obviously you could toast some bread on the oven in a pan or go without. Obviously, it's not that big a deal. So let me tell you, if those are the only few things that are missing in a kitchen, I'm calling myself absolutely fortunate and blessed to be able to work in this kitchen for 30 days. These are called s'more knives. S'more knives. I don't know if I'm saying anything remotely close, but these are little wooden butter spreaders. They're often handcrafted. I don't think these are, but they're certainly fun to use in this kitchen. And don't miss our video about food in tubes, because we certainly use the s'more knives to spread our food in tubes on crispy crackers. That about wraps up the kitchen tour. There's absolutely nothing to complain about. It is a fabulous kitchen. Let's have a taste test for some Swedish soda pops. Okay, let's taste test some Swedish soft drink. These are all local-ish and have some cool history. First up is Champis. This is a carbonated soft drink that dates back to the 20th century. It was created as a non-alcoholic beverage to replace champagne, often given to children. It's made by Spendrups, one of Sweden's major beverage companies. Let's give it a taste test. Okay, we're gonna serve it up in these beautiful glasses that are in our rental accommodation. And I don't know, Europe has this thing where you can't take the cap off the bottle. I think it's so it doesn't get into the oceans and stuff. We'll pour a little taste test. Oh, nice and bubbly. Oh, it looks champagne-y. Look at that. Oh, this will be fun. Okay, let's taste it. Okay, I don't know if they say skål in Sweden or if that's Danish, but skål.
Okay. It tastes like champagne.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Wow. Huh.
It's nice and bubbly.
It's not as crisp, I think. There's a lot of sugar content, but it's...
Well, some champagne is pretty sugary.
Could be, yeah.
And actually, I was going to say kind of the opposite, that it has a nice sharp gingery taste. Yeah. So, you get two people together and you get two different opinions.
There you go. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. I'll definitely drink this.
Yeah.
And by the way, each of these little bottles that we got at the grocery store cost about 89 cents US dollars. Okay, next up is Nygårda raspberry soda. Nygårda is another long-standing Swedish brand. They're actually known for their seasonal Christmas soda, julmust, and I don't know what that tastes like. But today we're going to try the raspberry one. I like just about anything in Europe that says forest fruits or raspberry. So this will be a great taste test.
All right.
Let's give it a try. All right, let's serve it up. Okay, a pretty pink rosé color and some nice little bubbles. Let's give it a whirl. Skål.
Cheers. It tastes like
raspberry?
Bubbly cough syrup. What am I looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Sparkling cough syrup. There you go.
Cough syrup. Well, I think I like it a little more than you, but I'm not going to rush back to the grocery store to buy a case of it.
No.
I could see if you put some wine with it. You could make a little spritzer.
Sure.
Or I think kids would like it. It's certainly sweet. I think it would be a kid drink or maybe a picnic drink, something like that.
It might be tasty on a hot summer day if
Yeah.
you're out hiking around, yeah.
So that's our conclusion for the Nygårda raspberry. And finally, we have Cuba Cola Zero. This is the one I'm most excited to try. This is zero, so 0 calories. I usually drink diet pop anyway. I don't know by the name, I don't know if this is accurate, but a Cuba Libre is rum and Coke with lime. So let's see if there's any hints of that in here. But one fun fact, Cuba Cola was the first cola ever made in Sweden, and it actually launched way before Coca-Cola did in the Swedish market. So that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Did it give a year? Do we know what year?
As a matter of fact, I do know what year. The summer of 1953. Soon after cola drinks had become legal in Sweden, and about 3 months before Coca-Cola.
All right.
There you go. Looks like a cola. And much more bubbles and head on the top compared to the other two soft drinks. Let's give it a taste. And another cola for the Cola Wars.
Yeah, it's subtle again.
Oh, and that's the part that I like.
Yeah.
It has a certain tinniness to it, like all colas have a little bit metallic tinny taste, but this one seems really clean and clear. A lot of diet sodas are sickeningly sweet tasting with the sweetener. This is not.
No.
It has almost kind of like an herbal after finish to it. No aftertaste, nice and crisp, but light.
Yeah.
Not heavy like a lot of colas. And due to the fact that it has sweetener in it, I expected that overly sweet, and it's just really nice.
Yeah, it's good.
I think this will be on the grocery list next time.
Yeah. Well, I'd do that with.
You would do that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cheers.
There we go. Oh, and by the way, it has nothing to do with a Cuba Libre. There's no lime taste or overly cola taste, so wah, wah, wah. I was wrong on that one. But now we got to taste it and find out that I really like it. All right, well, that's a wrap for our Swedish kitchen tour and our Swedish soda pop tasting. Have you tried any of these sodas before? Or what unusual soda do you have in your country or your part of the world that you think would be fun to talk about? I'd love to hear in the comments. If you're enjoying this content and want to see more of what's going on in Sweden, more about what we're going to cook and taste test, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment about what else you'd like to hear about. Thank you so much for being here, and can't wait to see you in the next one.